My name is Diane, and I have 3 boys. The 2 boys who came to Rocky Point Academy, their names are Adrian and Colin. And Adrian and Colin, we discovered in very different ways that they were both dyslexic. But we discovered at the same time that they were dyslexic, which was kind of a unique situation. One was my oldest son. We found out he was dyslexic when he was in grade 4. We had kind of seen some oddball things in his reading when he was younger, but it was never a big concern. When he went into grade 4, the print was smaller, there was no pictures on the wall. Suddenly language arts became very confusing, and he became very overwhelmed. And so he was screened here at Rocky Point after some phone conversations with Stacy and Larry, and then came straight. We sent him here directly, and he attended the program at that time. My son Colin was a bit of a different situation. He had been back and forth to the eye doctor since he was young. When he went to school, he started complaining about letters moving around all over the page, and at the same time his brother was being screened for dyslexia. Colin started to really struggle reading because the letters wouldn't stay still. At one point when he was in grade 2, he said, you know, it'd be a lot easier to read if these letters would just stop crawling all over the page. So we knew that he was heading in the same direction. We had him formally assessed by an educational psychologist, and she recommended Rocky Point Academy as the place to go to get him what he needed. Our eye doctor also at the time, we had him checked for tracking issues and whatnot, and there was a certain point where she said, you know, you need to have your son screened and checked for dyslexia. That's how we ended here. The result was phenomenal. It was amazing to see that in such a short amount of time, so many gains could be made with the kids. They both attended the 1-week program here, and we took them out of school, so it was a big deal for us to make the decision to come. But at the end of that week, the result was very immediate. The kids came out reading way better than they had before. Both boys jumped, I think, 3 to 4 grade levels in that 1 week. And they came out happy and confident and excited. And I think that one of the neatest things about attending the program here was that they came out full of enthusiasm for the way they thought, and they weren't worried about being dyslexic anymore. They saw it as an advantage, and that the challenges that came with the reading and the writing were kind of obstacles that got in the way, and they finally knew how to get over those obstacles. So that was a very immediate change when they came here. It was life-changing for both kids. Yeah. Without hesitation, I would recommend anybody to send their child here if they have concerns about their child being dyslexic. With my 2 children, we came here from very different angles. With my oldest son, we came here for a screening. He was not formally tested. It was very obvious when he spent some time with Stacy and Larry that he was dyslexic, and it was life-changing for him. It's been 2 years since he attended here. His reading has gone through the roof, his confidence has grown, and even now, 2 years later, I see changes in him that I didn't even anticipate when he first left the program. It's been a life-changing experience. For my second son, the same thing. When he came through the program last year, it was like he grew wings. He just, any hurdle or any burden that he carried with him was gone, and he just reaches out into life and accepts any challenge. And without hesitation, I would recommend, if you have any concerns, this is a very warm, caring place. And I know for my kids, they just grew, and they continue to. It's pretty unique.
Rocky Point helped me in reading and writing, because whenever I used to read, I was really tired.
Rocky Point helped me lots with reading and writing, because my writing's really messy before.
One thing that I really appreciate about Rocky Point Academy is they didn't try to change the way the kids thought, but rather they really embraced the way the kids thought, and then built on a lot of success in reading and writing and all kinds of things from there. So thank you, Rocky Point Academy.